Welcome back, Felix here today on Storm Clearer. Apparently the device has to be this way. No, oh, that's okay. I'll just wait for some people to come on the live. I was kind of hoping to be able to do this one landscape, but I forgot to set it up that way. Let's wait for some people to come on. So today we're just going to be going over live stream plans and bits and bobs, answering questions and requests and looking at the bug hotel, which is a big one. Just wait for some people to come on. This one has been scheduled for quite a while and I've been talking about it, so hopefully we will get some people. Sorry, it's in portrait again. I think the next one also is in portrait. If I can edit that, I will, or just reschedule it for same date, same time, just so it's actually landscape, because the last one I did was landscape and that one worked so much better. Apart from the comment is a different design, so we are just waiting for some people to come along. While we wait, we might as well go take a look at the Bug Hotel. No idea how long the stream's going to be, but we are just waiting for some people. A lot of them might be in there still sleeping off from the football from last night, because I know I have a few UK, England and Spain viewers on this channel. Not many Spain, but a lot of England viewers, so yeah. This is the Bug Hotel. This will be one of the areas we're talking about today. This is just a disaster. This retaining wall here is starting to collapse due to just how wet the ground is. Nothing is staying in place like it should. So we're going to have to get all that back, probably take the posts back out. This one is doing alright. I'm happy the ferns are starting to grow in. So yeah, really this one just needs a bit of an upgrade, fill it in. Where the storms were forecast this year, we should be able to get you know, these things filled in quite quickly. So yeah, that's the Bug Hotel. Like I said, it's a work in progress. All these big monsters, weeds. This thing is just a beast. I mean, it used to be here, and it's been done there for a couple days, and it's gone purple, and it's grown that much in the last 2 days. So this weed is just a beast. Weed is one hell of a weed. If you're new to the channel, please do remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and turn on your post notifications. Today will be on the video. Today's live, sorry. The connection's back. Sorry about that. Standing away from the house a bit. So I am. Bug Hotel is on one of the live stream plans. We'll see how the Bug Hotel. Hey, Decloya, sorry, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Hello, Alison. Glad you both could make it. Thank you for coming. Today I'll be talking about the live stream plans. I've got some big plans. Hi, baseball. I know what this means. Sorry, I don't understand. I'm still waking up. I woke up really early today. Thank you for subscribing, baseball. I will get onto the live stream talking in a second, and whoever disliked, thank you for that as well. So this is the Bug Hotel. It looks a bit more like a wasteland. We've got some storms that should hopefully fuel this project. Also, sorry, it's in portrait. it will be getting back to landscape these lives. This gate's here because the fence is gate's collapsing, so the dogs can't escape. So we might as well crack on with the live plans. So over the next sort of month, you're the best YouTuber, but I didn't click. Oh, thank you. That actually reminds me of another point. It's not anything directly linked to your comment, but I've got something else I need to talk about. Not too sure when to do it, but it's not anybody on here that's doing it. It's just other people, and it's starting to annoy me a little bit. We'll get to that. I didn't mean to say, but I didn't click. Didn't click. Yeah. So I don't know. I will just crack on with my talk. So in the future, probably around the start of August, we're going to pop off into the woods. We're going. Hopefully, we get some torrential rain, and I can show you a live streaming. Blocking the boulders down at the bottom of the public footpath. They flood and block every single time. I did get some content out last year on it. It did well. It's just getting out there, and the phone just always turns off because the weather we have is so bad. Oh, native of the world countries in Europe singing this year switching. I didn't really watch the singing stuff. May. What was I doing in May? I was GCSEs in May, so I wasn't watching anything. So yeah, I missed that one. I think it was actually on the news, but I didn't, because I didn't watch any of it. I was like, what's that? But I'm hoping to take you down to those stones, because it's a disaster down there. I built a little flood defence. It works, but it fills up so quickly because of the illegal dumping of waste, like flood water along this path, and all of the fly tip and all that. It just creates massive floods, and it's great fun and blocking, because when you release a wall of water, and then you've got to cycle ahead of it and tell people to move. But it's not like it would sweep them away. It's just, it's quite. If you, in some areas, it because of the gradient. That's moss, right? Yeah, along the wall. If that's what you mean, that is moss. It's a very wet climate here. I don't think we've had 3 dry days in a row this year, since June 2023, we haven't had 3 days in a row which has been completely dry. We didn't actually have 2 days in a row which was completely dry until June. So yeah. So I'll be able to take you back on the back path and show you that, because that is crazy. I love the wild. Yeah, the wild is nice. We actually have deer in there now, and it's the biodiversity is so good that it can actually support deer now. That's a lot of rain. Yes, you take care of plants. Well, I'm very happy. How do I? No, I'm just thinking of so many different things. I just had another thought come into my head, sorry. Take care of plants. I do quite admire people who take care of plants, because every plant that I've participated in trying to take care of hasn't succeeded. So, yeah, there's loads of thoughts came into my head then. It's a lot of rain, yeah. I'll show you how much rain we've had in the last 2 days. To there. Yeah, it's about there. That's a lot of rain we've had. That's how much rain we've had in the last 2 hours. About 2 inches. Inch and a half, sorry. So, it's not a lot. So it's meant to get really heavy later. We're under a yellow rain, lightning, thunderstorm, every yellow warning you could come up with, we're under it. Which is pretty exciting. Well, apparently the flooding in the town is really bad, and in the future we will go round with a rake and do street unblockings there. I will live stream those as well. Also live stream aftermaths of storms, the storms themselves, mountain biking, exploring abandoned places. I've got big plans. It's just you have to get the tech to do it, and the tech ain't cheap. Yeah. So yeah. Any questions or requests anybody has? More than willing to answer them. It is alive on answering those and stuff like that. I want to let you type if you are typing. We haven't actually had... Hi, I'm very sorry if I can't pronounce this. Vladislav Heristov. I'm very sorry if I cannot pronounce that. I may have made a mistake. My pronunciation isn't the best. I can't even pronounce some English words, so that's not a good start. If you're new, please do remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, and turn on your post notifications. It really does help out the channel, and many people have said post notifications, because of how much content and the variety of content I put out, it really helps them keep on track. So I'm Bulgarian, that's fine. It's nice to have a good range of people. Bulgarian, you know, English, all US, Indian, any of them. Italian, I think we had the other day. I'll be right back. Thank you. That's alright, Alison. I know you're busy. Yes, everybody's busy. I have actually... Do you like bacons? I do like bacon. Actually, I had quite a bit of bacon yesterday. Don't know how much, but I know I had quite a bit. Yeah, it's a nice meat. Favourite meat is gammon, though. We have got a live stream tomorrow. I will try and edit that so I can do a landscape, because portrait is just annoying. Oh, Roblox bacons. Oh, sorry. I'll go a bit for a second. So thank you very much for popping along. Roblox bacons, I meant. Oh, sorry. I don't really do Roblox. I'm not really a gamer. A lot of people that visit this channel are gamers, so... Yeah, I'm not a gamer. I do quite like playing like the F1 game on the Wii, but other than that, I don't really play games. That's okay, that's alright. Yeah. Oh, a squirrel. We'll have squirrels just there. He'll be along down to the feeder in a minute. So I could plot up right here, and we can watch Mr. Squirrel come along. I'm back. Thank you for coming back. I do appreciate it. As well, if you do turn on your post notifications, I know I'm talking about it quite a bit. I'm one of those people, if I'm bored on live stream, it just fills in time. It saves the long videos of me just talking and people getting bored, because at least these sorts of videos you can actually get involved as well. So yeah, thank you for the likes. 10 likes, that's pretty good. I think that's a new live stream best. Pretty sure it is. That most subscribers I've ever had on a live stream is 3. Hi again. Oh yes. Sorry, I've thought you were talking to me. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's only my 3rd or 4th live stream. Oh, the squirrel. He is here. Oh, he's just ran off. Guessing he doesn't appreciate that. And the jaybirds here. You can see the jaybird. Can't zoom in. I've got a glove on. See him just on the bird table along from those poles. It's a pretty nice sight. Oh, he's just flown off. Why did he fly off? Just having a little think of what I should do. Anybody got any suggestions or anything of what they would like to see? Oh, the squirrel just attacked a little birdie. This garden's crazy. Anything you'd like to see in particular? You know, storm damage or any particular anything. Or say anything and I will see if I can show it you. Back to the Bug Hotel. This is one of the projects I want to live stream ASAP. But Yeah, this is gonna be a build. I did get some of these posts in real. Well, this one was really deep in. That one's a mess. That one's in. That one's not. Any ideas? That's alright. Thank you, like I said, for joining. You know, this hotel needs some reinforcement. Any ideas? The Bug Hotel? There's a gouged and notch in here, so that log would not slide forward anymore. That was a little brainwave that came along. Yeah. Any ideas? You know, I'm thinking of raising this, putting a little pond in this area. Stay here, but it's alright. I do appreciate you watching and liking, everybody. The highest ever watch hours I've had on a live was 3. I lived for an hour, just over an hour and 10 minutes. It got 284 views, so let's see if we can beat the watch hours as well, and that would be very much appreciated. One of the goals with live streaming, which is why I'm doing this video, is to try and boost those watch hours, because it's the only thing holding me back from like supers and monetization and more things I can do on here. So anything you want to see live streamed, if I can possibly do it. I mean, the Lego channel is nowhere near live stream. This spot has a connection error, so I'm going to walk over here. Sorry about the connection problem. Back, and keep coming back. These are rhododendron bushes, I believe. We do have quite a few of them. It's just they're rather weak. This one in particular is a really weak root system. This used to be a really healthy buddleia, but there was so much damage we had to cut it down, the majority of it, and you see all the roots were literally plucked. And when we had I believe a mini tornado, potentially a microburst, I never actually confirmed it, Toro, the tornado organisation, something research, and for the UK, something like that, I can't actually remember what it stands for. They said it was a tornado in the area of 2022, summer 2022, winds of 100 and it must have been about 150, but it was actually in the summer, so probably about 130 actually, because all of this was just flat against the floor, but it was so brief it never snapped. It'll pretty much bounce back up. I mean, yeah, they were about half the height, which is probably why they all survived. But literally, I was outside feeding the birds, and all of a sudden, roars of thunder, lightning, really close. I think some trees actually got struck, but it was so wet, nothing actually happened. So I'm back on sound. Thank you. I don't mind if you're busy or anything. I mean, we all have stuff to do. BRB. What does that stand for? Sorry, I'm new to this shorthand stuff. I do apologise. But when we had Kian, it tore so much of the area to pieces. Same with Eunice, actually. The thing with Kian is it was like 145 in the county. It stands for Be Right Back. Ah, thank you, Alison. I will see you again shortly. Yeah, thank you, Alison. I'm glad somebody knows what's the shorthand. I know thank you is like TH or TY. I need to work on what I know about shorthand. Well, I know you can just do a U. Yes, yeah. Anything you want to see in particular, or shall I just carry on waffling on? Waffling on, not waffling. I don't really think there's a great deal of random stuff to talk about. I mean, we can add this stone to the rock pile from the last so far this year. Kyla will come along and eat that later. She loves Slate. It's so annoying to try and control her Slate addiction. I mean, some more there I threw up the other day. Any more for any more? Try not to make this too blurry. No, it looks like all of it. Get this one out of the way as well, because Kyla likes jumping on here. And then, oh, there's another bit. A bottle of Slate on the wall. And that's this year's halfway through the year. We've already got that much. I mean, to be fair, we've got an entire garden worth of Slate we can probably get rid of. This stuff isn't that bad. Kyla won't get herself, I should prefer, that's probably worse than the big stuff. There's multiple reasons why this wall's collapsing. Doggy football, we'll just say that only. Yeah, doggy football, earthquakes. I'm back again. I don't know why I was looking at other lives. That's alright. Yeah, earthquakes, doggy football, drilling, same. Is that for his comment here? I don't mind you looking at other lives, you know, it's alright. I don't mind. You came along to my life and I appreciate that. Oh, I got some more slates. Oh, that's the year before's slate haul. 3 piles of slate just from these 2 corners and kind of a bit there in a couple other sections. This wall is because of that extension. It made the wall collapse. Just having a little look, that's all broken, don't know why. It's all died off. I'm going to be back again, I'm going to look at other lives again. That's alright. Still got 1 person on here, it's better than I had yesterday, so that's good. 2 people, that's even better. But yesterday's peak was 2 or 3? Oh, it was 2 because I had 3 viewers. 3 different viewers. I am here, thank you Alison for popping along. Oh, actually, that reminds me, Alison, I have something to say. I'm thinking of doing a moderator and managing moderator, so like, for example, you, private live stream to go over, like, I don't know, just like how I think we should all make it work. So, for example, obviously we've got you, Suda, Z, Tiger, Vickers Couple, and I'm gonna really regret not remembering the other one. That's really annoying. It was oh, there was somebody else as well. That's not no. Z, Tiger, Suda, Vickers Couple, and Alison. That is the 5 of you, sorry. So yeah, that would be fun, yeah. Basically like what we all think should like be set for the rules for the channel. And then obviously then we know what to do, because obviously, for example, if we get some people come along, so we haven't had any issues yet, but if we do in the future, we obviously know how to act, rather than being like, does Felix want them taken off? Does Felix, you know? So I think there's a private live for us 6 will be a good thing. Tomorrow's live will actually be in front of the computer, if I can get hold of the computer. I might have to rearrange that live, not because of the weather, because we're indoors, unless there's a magical storm like 200 mile an hour come along, then I'll definitely be doing that. But we've got a big storm for the UK coming in Wednesday. We also have one right now we're under weather warnings for, and I've issued my own. For once, me and the Met Office actually agree, although I've had the weather warning extended for a larger area and for longer, and for more yellows. We haven't actually disagreed on the level, severity of the weather warning, which is the first. Yeah, first. So like yellow wind, yellow rain, yellow thunder and lightning, with hail, and amber flood warnings is what I've done. The Met Office has done the amber flood warnings, the yellow rain, and the yellow lightning. Basically, you can't have lightning without thunder, so they've worded it wrong. They should have done yellow thunder and lightning, and I don't think they quite did the hail. I don't think they agree that the hail will be that bad, but yeah. Anybody new, please do remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Be nice to beat some live stream records. Today I would like to beat the 3 subscribers on a live stream record. We've already beaten the likes. The watch hours, we need to beat 3. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. Oh, you can see it's raining again. Luckily for me, I'm under a tree, and I'm out here in a short sleeve t-shirt, so not the smartest of moves, but yeah. So yeah, live streaming, I'll get back to that a second. So abandoned structures, rivers, storm, literally the forecasting, the before, the preparation, the actual storm, the aftermath, facts and figures, and potentially even another stream. I still have to figure that out. Plus, there could be multiple streams for the actual main storm itself. So for that, when there's a big storm, do be prepared to be barraged with Felix live, scheduled live, because, and to be fair, most of them probably won't be scheduled because it all depends on the power and all of that. I'm back again, welcome back, thank you for coming back. So yeah, when a big storm does come, that's the reason why I say, post notifications, is because when a big storm comes, I can, all of a sudden just say live streaming 5 minutes time. It all depends on how the storm's tracking, and obviously I will do live forecasting if it's severe enough, and then we could switch between forecasting and going outdoors. And I'm thinking when we do the drain and blockings, because there's a place up about 2 miles up the road, it has some catastrophic flooding. I'd be able to get some really good footage of flash flooding and trees just everywhere, literally trees being blown down the hill because of how steep the hill is, how wet it is, and how severe because of the side of the hill and its coastal face, and where it faces the coastline. That makes no sense. Where it faces the bay, it gets battered, and you can literally see if the tree's small enough, they'd literally be flying through the air down to the about 200 foot down, 300 foot potentially. I haven't actually gone down there. I've only ever crashed my bike 7-8 foot down. Actually, that's not true. So 9 foot, I think, elevation, down about 12 feet. Like down the slope 12 feet, height wise, like drop 9 foot. I saw ASMR microphone. Is this some more shorthand? ASMR. I don't know. I'm gonna I'll have to take like a college course on shorthand to get used to it. Potentially. Alison, what do you think about Kevin being a moderator? This is a thing I've been thinking about. It has pleasant sounds. Eh? I'm really confused now. So, Alison, what do you think about Kevin being a moderator? If you've been on the channel same time as Kevin, I mean, he's been on for a few lives, and I'm pretty confident he's worthy. And obviously, I will think about other people as well. It's just I have to trust them. If you were on the live the other day, I'm not sure. Yeah, I have to be certain. Obviously, I don't know if you're on the live when I listed with Z, when I literally listed Z asked me, Felix, can you tell this person what the rules are? So the ways you can become a moderator, and I just listed them. That's the same list I have, which is why I put it on there. It's like you have to be trustworthy, all of that. kind, not always regular. I'm not interested in people being here every single day because I could live stream 8, 9, 10 times a week. I mean, it's quite a few. It all depends how bored I am and the weather. If it's dead, weather-wise. An autonomous sensory meridian response is a tingling sensation that usually begins in the skin of the neck and upper spine. Yeah, I'm so confused. So, I do appreciate you saying. I might have to go in a minute. I think I've got to go and collect my sister. I will just be back in a second. Freezing up on my back. I just have to go and deal with something in a second. I'll have to say something. Is it all okay now? There's Quella's one somewhere in the house, and I might have to go and find. It's okay working now. That's good. What time are we at? Because I might have to go. 1:30. Unfortunately, I may have to call it a stream. We have said about the live request. I have taken their Phil wanted to do today, and we've experienced a lot more. So I'm sorry, but I may have to call it a stream. I might have to go and help find where Quella's wandered off to in the house now. I can hear them in the dining room, so hopefully she's not in there, because that's a disaster in there. We all know how much of a devil Quella is. Last night, 3 hot dogs, 2 burgers, and all she was doing was literally sat there looking at me with puppy eyes like, oh my god, there's food. What is it? What do you mean? What's the situation, do you mean? Just Quella's wandered off in the house somewhere and they've asked me if I know where she is. I left her in the lounge with Casper, with whoever was downstairs at the time in the lounge, and I came out here to do this, so that's where I left her. Oh, okay, yeah. I do wonder if they found her. I might go pop in and I might be able to carry on. She's in the dining room, apparently, somehow. So I don't have to end the stream. That's good, I can carry on. Sorry about that. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything in particular? Because I've got ages now, if I don't have to go. I've got a good over half hour yet. Sorry about that. That area down there is cursed. I ain't going down there anymore. It's freezing up all the time. This is what I mean about I need mobile data, like, constantly, which is why I need to get that £35 a month package. It's just the thought of paying £420 a year just to be able to, like, oh, there's a squirrel in the garden. You see him? Glass tables. I was just going to tell you it's freezing. Yeah, can you see? Between the 2 glass tables. Oh, he's on the table, he's on the table. So, oh, he's on the wall, he's on the wall. Can I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Can I? Oh, yes, see him? You're back again. Thank you very much for coming back. I was just zooming in on the squirrel, but he's popped off into the hedge now. They are getting very tame, if that's the right word, and it's not good. We had a pigeon which was killed in the garden because it was tamed, not by our dogs. He's cute. Yeah, cute, but he was tormenting Quella early. Quella was at the door, and the squirrel was sat on the raised step in front of the door, and all it was doing was eating peanuts, and it was just sat there like, you know, chomping away. So yeah. Here, look at the ash trees. Look how tall we're getting. Very concerned about those. I'm not concerned about the other ones, even though they're taller. It's just their secondary growth, if not in some areas third growth. And when you get beyond second, when you're second and beyond, it's so weak because obviously it's holding on to an existing tree. It just doesn't have that root and the root structure. And then a third growth is it's holding on to growth, which is holding on to primary growth, and you've got second, and you've got third it doesn't exist beyond like 2-3 meters. Some of that, because it's in the middle, is a lot taller. Oh, the squirrel's back, if we're quiet. That looks very familiar. I actually had one in a woodland 20-30 miles away. Sorry, it's going to be very unsteady because how far I'm zoomed in. And it was nicknamed Blackbeard because he had Blackbeard, and he bit me when I fed him a nut. Again back, yeah, welcome back. Just looking at the squirrel, I'm very far away, and I'm zoomed in so far, it's going to be very wobbly. It is rather windy. Look how cute he is. 0, 1, or 1 person, here we are. Hello to that person. Just trying to steady zoom in. We have a lot of squirrels. Police chase coming down the road, I think. Yeah, police chase. I'm going to stay for a bit. I'm going to look at again lives. That's alright. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to tell how many sirens are coming. 4. I think it's a police chase. I'm looking out the front. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cop cars. That's definitely got to be something bad. I'll read the comment sections now. Yeah, they're getting very slow, so wondering why. That's got to be something odd. Scary. Oh, I actually get quite excited when that happens. I don't know if you were on the live the other day. I know you weren't, it was Suda and me. But we were just talking about, bits and bobs, and what was it? That was just a really live, that was the live, my phone died halfway through. I've actually still got, sorry about that, 67% battery, so, And we'll read the comments, but I'll say over in a second. We have a lot of squirrels. Yeah, we have a lot of squirrels here. I don't know if I read that comment. Back again shortly. I'll see you again shortly. When I was a child, we moved to a different part of Florida with it. Oh, you live in Florida, do you? Huh. That's not. I quite like. I don't really like Florida. I just like storms. The storms they get are quite cool. The live streams I watch all the time. So you get a lot of hurricanes in Florida. Quite jealous. Although to be fair, the infrastructure here would just collapse. It isn't as well built over there as it is over there. Another cop car just gone down. There's another one coming. Southeast Florida. Let me just naughty elephants. Oh, you're on that? Yeah. Southeast Florida. But you get a lot of storms. Here they are not tame. Oh, your squirrels. Do you have red or grey squirrels? I'm pretty sure you would have. Oh, you have grey, don't you? Because we used to have red, but they got your squirrels were imported over here. Obviously not yours personally, but America's squirrels were imported over here, and they're just more. They'd evolved better and could fight off more illnesses and stronger and all that. And they wiped ours out, apart from a couple of islands where they couldn't reach. Because apparently they couldn't swim, even though they swam over the channel here to get to this island. Yeah, I thought they'd be grey. I've always said, they didn't wipe out the red squirrels, it's just the red squirrel population got old and went grey. Don't know why. It's something I did. Yeah. Just looking at the ground here and it's like, you can get really deep in, it's just so wet. We've only had rain for the last 4 days. We had 2 days of dry weather and then a couple of days of very, very fine, short drizzle spells, so it wasn't obviously 100% dry. Yeah. They just got old. Yeah, I think have I seen red squirrels? I might have done. Only at a zoo though. Oh, I've got moss all over my grey/white t-shirt. That's not going to come off very well. It's very, 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 very cold here. Feel like at the moment, because I'm outside in the short sleeve t-shirt, my phone is telling me, not just because I'm in a short sleeve t-shirt, but at the moment it is 5 degrees. Don't know where I got 4 from. 5 degree feel like temperature. It's actually about 13, but we've got quite a cold, chilly wind, and then we've also got what was I saying? We've also obviously got that fine drizzly rain which sticks to you, and obviously cools you down even more. So I saw my first ever chipmunk recently when we went to Tennessee. I don't think I've ever seen a chipmunk. I only on TV. And that was on some cartoon I used to watch when I was younger. Can't remember. And then I started getting into the documentaries, and then I haven't really gone back to kids programs for about the last 7 years, since I was like 9, 10, something like that. Yeah, I got into my documentaries quite a bit. I think it was actually, I can't remember, I think it was right at the start of when I joined secondary school. It's so cute. Animals always are though. Well, I mean, there's a few which look a bit creepy, but still cute. When it was a couple years, oh, more than a couple years ago, about 5 years ago, and I don't know what was going on in the county. It wasn't the worst year, but we were stuck in traffic for warning. Actually, what's the? I was going to say warning words which you may find distressing, but no, fatal crashes. Because actually, I was thinking YouTube the other day said that I used an inappropriate word on my video. And they said it was the word fatal, and I was like, have you met some of the other YouTubers? And yeah, it got overturned. They were like, oh, sorry, we made a mistake. It was on the wrong channel. I was like, still, fatal is not a bad word. I mean, yes, it is a bad word, but it's not a banned word. It's not like some of the other words I hear. So, yeah. I'll say a crash which never ended. It ended up with I don't know how to word it differently, but anyway, we were stuck in the traffic for 6 hours for that one. I mean, it wasn't very good. It was the first ever. Oh, Mr. Birdie, why did you have to do that? It was right down my neck. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, it was the first ever bad crash, like really, really, really bad one, that I was stuck in traffic for. I mean, when I was younger, we were hit by a driver. When I was well young, and obviously the area is the worst area, and or second or third worst 5 square mile area. 5 square mile area for crashes in the UK. I think it's like second or third worst. I think Derby takes it, or York takes the top, but we are rapidly gaining. Last year, 2 triple, I'll just say the word. You're back again, welcome back. We had 2 triple fatals on a road literally about a mile away from us last year. Both were devastating outcomes. Both drivers survived, barely any injuries like usual. The ones who caused it get uninjured, sadly. Not sadly they didn't get uninjured, but it's just the way it seems to go. The one who causes it seems to come off the lightest, which just isn't fair. But yeah, then from year 7, I've never known so many deadly crashes in the area. We've been stuck in the traffic for so many, and every day. The roads are very dangerous here, but it's the boy racers, also not just boy racers, girl racers, boy racers. We get a lot of bikers come here to try and race the roads because they're back roads, they're narrow, they're windy, they think good challenge for racing. We also have a really high cycle population, where there's no cycle paths. A really high truck population in this area for the major town, because it's the biggest town in, I think, the southwest. It may be the second biggest in the southwest, but it's the biggest in the county by far. Although another town might take that shortly. Yeah. Seems like a few times a year on the way to school is a diversion for a crash. Whether they crashed in traffic calming measures or bikes have just gone too fast on wet roads. I mean, there's a road near us where the council have been fined £25 million for 2 miles of road which they failed to keep on top of, which caused the deaths of 9 in 1.5 years. It's such a deadly road. It's just because they don't keep on top of the drains or the paint. Literally, there's some areas where there's 100 metres from no paint. You literally can see specks on the floor. There's no drainage. There's no central barrier. It's a 60 road, but nobody does 60 on it. There's no lighting. It's a bit windy, and the layout is rubbish. Wow, yeah. I don't want to talk too much, obviously, in case nobody wants to hear about it. I don't want to put people off the channel, obviously. But it's just reality, the area. Like, when I cycle up the road, technically I'm not allowed on the road. Technically not allowed on the pavement, but up until the age of 18 you're a child, so yeah, I don't want to cycle on the road. It's so dangerous in the area. There were, literally last week there were 2 cycle hit and runs, one at the roundabout and one half-mile away. Both Ford pickup, sorry, not Ford, pickup trucks, 4x4, that's what I meant, and pickup trucks that did it. And there was also a hit and run down the road of a elderly woman who got bashed off the road and into a river. And then there was also another hit and run up the road. This all happened in like 2 weeks. Another one where the road up there, if that road ever stays open, I'm so surprised that it's always shut for really bad crashes. There was actually a deadly lorry and car one there the other day, unfortunately. It literally had like a 600-foot drop off. Literally, you're probably from about here to about, I would say, no more than that pole. I don't know, 15 foot? Literally 600-foot drop, I would estimate from looking at Google Maps, because it's a big pit which I see they mine from. It's quite heavy mining across the southwest, and they've raised, and that's where they dump all their tailings. So yes, they might dig a 400-foot hole, but then you've got 200 or 300-foot tailings. Yes, they've taken 100 foot away to make the hills less aggressive, but they've moved the road right to the edge of it so they can build the link road. It is so bad. Oh, once you're going to get to Tennessee, no guardrail, yeah. That one up there does have a guardrail, but for some sections it doesn't, and I think it's actually the worst section. They've put it in sand, which is not a very good thing. I would just concrete the whole thing for how dangerous that is. Guardrail won't stop you. The amount of tankers and major vehicles you get through there, like 100-foot long vehicles for like bridges. We had one come up the road a few years ago for the A road bypass. They're bypassing everything because it needs to be a dual carriageway, but they said it would be a environmental, wouldn't look good for the environment, and the neighbours don't want it. But these are the same neighbours which moan about the lack of investment in the area. I'll leave that one for you to try and figure out. It doesn't make any sense. They try investing and they moan, and when they don't invest, they moan. Yeah. If I do go up there, this is a complete off topic. If I do ever go up there, be prepared for me just to jump up a tree, because I do not have a good history up there. 2 Rottweilers in particular, I've had so many runnings with. They literally, one time they liked the look of my welly, and were like, that's tasty, and tried yanking it off my foot. I threw rocks at them and they ran off. And literally, they were growling and barking and grabbing my welly. Only comes along, oh, don't worry, they're friendly. Oh yes, friendly would be, you know, rubbing the head against you, but no, this one's, you know, got its teeth on my welly and trying to yank it off. My foot is attached to that welly. And then she tried pulling it away and it went for her instead. I was like, I'm off up a tree. I'm a very good tree climber, if the branches are low enough. And another time I was literally actually there and they've walked along and I was like, I ain't dealing with you again, ran at that tree, and then they came running up, jumped that like 10-foot wall, and they just tried chasing me up the tree. When it comes to big dogs, I have no patience. No patience. I do not test the big dogs. Little dogs, I'm like, yeah, don't have to worry about them. I mean, my theory, it's a bit of a mean theory, but I mean, my theory goes, tiny little dogs, you know, the size like a little ball, if they come and try and bite you, you just go, obviously I wouldn't do that, but if it's a big dog, they go, oh, actually, there's a foot there, and they just tear it off. No way am I having a go with a big dog. Little dogs don't, I'm fine with little dogs, don't scare me whatsoever, but big dogs, if you include how many times I've had runnings with the Rottweilers, so there's 2 Rottweilers, I've had 1, 2, at least 2 if not 3 runnings with. We've had a bulldog. Oh my days. What was that? Big bangs carrying down the road. That just made me jump. Rottweilers, bulldog, German Shepherd, Labrador or Golden Retriever. I don't know why I get them so confused. I'm back. Welcome back. Thank you for carrying on popping in. I'm just talking about how many big dogs I've been scared of. I've only actually ever had a problem with one little Jack Russell. But that thing is like, what are you? Your bark is like, wolf, wolf, wolf. I mean, if you listen to koalas growl when they're playing tug of war with Casper, it is literally, it's pathetic. Even the dog trainer they went off to London with to try and sort Casper's Casper, because he was attacked when he was a puppy. He doesn't like dogs at all. Only a couple. At the time I was late, it's alright. I'm glad you carry on popping in. I won't be going on for much longer. In case I do have to go pick my sister up, we have to go in 5 minutes. It was... Yeah, so Casper doesn't like that, so he went off to London to, you know, try and make his thought of big dogs better. I think it's just he tries to protect us. He thinks, you know, he can protect us from all dogs, because... You know, that was, I don't know, I think it was one of his first walks, and obviously he thinks, well, other dogs are a danger to us lot, so I think he barks them to try and tell them, you know, he is a miniature schnauzer, white one, and Quello is the same, but a black one, or salt and pepper. I think it's salt and pepper. Yeah, he's a white miniature schnauzer. Quite big for a white miniature schnauzer, and Quella's a bit small for a miniature schnauzer. She's like extra miniature, and he's like slightly miniature. But yeah, he tries to think he can, you know, he will bark to a dog. He's like down here, and he'll bark at a dog like up here, and it's like, you stand no chance, Casper. When the bulldog charged him through the fence and tackled him to the floor and pinned him down, like held him down by his neck, that was a story. I looked out my window and I was getting dressed and I just hopped along. I was like, screw these trousers, and just ran into my father's room. I was like, Casper's being attacked, and it's like, yeah, because the man, I don't think the man meant any harm. I personally think it was more of an aggressive play, but still it shouldn't be there. That's why this fencing's here, also to stop nickname the old man, because that's what literally everybody calls him. So we were like, well, if everybody else calls it, at least they know what we're saying. Obviously, if you go that man with two dogs, I mean, that could be anybody, but yeah, he was all right, but he is. Yeah, he actually scared the life out of me one time. He dumped a plaster block, and I thought it was a human body. So I asked him when I saw him walking his dogs, "What is that?" He's like, "Oh, that's just my plaster I dumped there." I was like, I thought that was a human torso." And he was like, "Oh, that's funny." He's like, "No, it's not." I literally scared the life out of me. It's like, what have I come across? But it wasn't. He showed me. I was like, I'll stay well back. You can touch that, and I ain't getting anywhere there. Yeah, it was plaster. And then his dogs came in and pooed on the floor, which isn't a big deal. It's just if Casper's out here, nah, he wouldn't have that. But yeah, small dogs, like I said, fine. Big dogs, no. Any big dog I see, I'm like, if we're on a dog walk, like, let's turn around. I ain't dealing with that. I'm not as bad as I used to be, but every time I go on a dog walk or on my bike, bikes are the biggest one because they like chasing them. And there was one actually that came across a little while ago, and when the owners dragged it away after I put my bike in front of me, and they put a muzzle in it, it's like, that fills me with so much confidence. If it has to have a muzzle. Back again, welcome back. Creepy, yes, it is creepy. That's why I'm a cat person, because cats can't really do anything. Where did golden retriever you pass? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. When my hamster passed away, I do understand. I've had 3 hamsters, and it took me weeks to recover from him going. I made sure he got buried. Somebody was like, put him in the food waste bin. I was like, can I what? You? No, I don't like animal deaths. Human deaths I've kind of learnt to deal with, but even animal deaths is just, yeah. Every time I'm saying back again, well, I'll just say hello hello, welcome back every time you come back. We will get another dog later this year. Yeah, this is the first 2 dogs I've actually lived with, Casper and Quella. And cats we've had, Letters Panton's our 3rd. And 4 hamsters, I've had 3, my sister's had 1. We're on a ferret. We used to have fish and shrimp. And my mother's had more pets in a pet store times 2. Yeah, a lot of gerbils, I think, guinea pigs, rabbits, but the rabbit ran away, unfortunately. Hamsters, dwarf hamsters, ferrets, a lot more ferrets, birds, used to rescue them. We thankfully don't get many injured animals here, because if they get injured, they usually get eaten, because we have a really high carnivore rate in the area. Like the frogs, if I do a live stream at night, you will see Koala just literally walking along this wall, looking for frogs. And then she goes, oh, frog, woof, woof. And then she'll pick it up, and it's like, and then it releases some slime, which makes a froth at the mouth. It's like, Koala, you never learn. And then I have to remove her and let the frog run away. And then the frog will just sit there and go like, will just sit there and be like, you're really helpful. Because of the climate, we do get a lot of frogs as well. We want to actually put a little pond out the front to keep the frogs out the front. Because this garden floods so much, they just like coming here. Like, this grass is the best grass we've ever had. Literally, if you look at one of my older videos, this is literally all brown. There's nothing living here, because for months it can just be underwater, up to like, probably where this dirty water line is actually. I'm not sure if that's just where the shelter from the house is, but yeah, you can see two like colours. And that's probably where the majority of the water line sits, or where the rain falls the most. Probably that one, but yeah. I'm doing obviously a live tomorrow, 2 p.m. British Standard Time. Welcome back. Oh, I have to definitely go in a minute. It's gone 2 p.m. Just say live stream tomorrow, 2 p.m. Indoors on the computer, UK and worldwide weather. Weather warnings will be issued for Wednesday for the UK. We have poisonous frogs here, so when I knew lots of dogs of one. We don't have poisonous frogs, but we do have poisonous snakes. We have the UK's most poisonous adder. We also have false black widows, which are poisonous dogs, apparently. Also, we have the adder. We have a really high bird of prey population. She told me mothballs keep them away. Mothballs? Never heard of a mothball before. We only get I hope it's on poisonous frogs. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I think I will have to go. I may. At least I had enough battery on this stream. I will try and edit tomorrow's stream to be landscape, otherwise that is going to be one hell of a bad stream for weather related stuff, because I am not doing it portrait. I will cancel that stream and reschedule it for the same time and date if I can't do landscape, because doing this in front of a computer, you'll have a third of the computer here, a third of it there, and a third of it there. You'll be able to see the middle. So, yeah. Okay, have a great day, Felix. Thank you very much. What do you eat? Huge variety of things. I quite like homemade pizzas. I mean, they are extra tasty. Oreo brownie is my favourite treat, by far. So yeah, that's that. I will let you know, Alison, about, and anybody else on the mod. That's a moderator. When the moderator stream will be, I'll just have to ask all the moderators and see when they can come, and obviously if they still want to be moderators. But so close, my favourite is apples. I used to like apples, but they sting my two front teeth. They just sting. I mean, when they're cut up, they're fine, but when I bite into them, they sting, so I just don't eat apples anymore. I'm more berries. Fruit, if you go fruit. Bananas alright, but I prefer soft bananas rather than hard bananas, because they're just not nice. They must be ripe. So yeah, I'm very sorry to the 5 people watching, but I will have to go now. I would have to probably watch the dogs so Quella doesn't run off again. I bet she chased the cat into the dining room. Thank you very much for watching. Please do remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Sliced apples, yes, sliced apples is my preferred way of eating an apple. But then it goes brown, so it's whatever you can. It's one or the other. You either have your hate the feeling, or you let them go brown. But it's alright. Brown apple ain't that bad, as long as you don't leave it for more like a day. So you need the oxygen get into the inner bit of the apple. Okay, bye Felix, bye all. Bye, yes, thank you for coming. If you've been watching this afterwards, somebody unliked, probably by accident, please remember to like. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you next time. But what do you do? But what do you play outside? I think you can't play outside. What do you mean? Like, what do I do outside? I mean, I used to mountain bike and swim, but I stopped swimming and mountain biking for a few reasons. One of them was because of a bike crash I did in August, which was quite bad. I mean, it wasn't, really, really bad, but it was still bad enough. You got a frog? You might have a frog in here. Yeah. Mm. Oh, that's gonna be it. Sorry, I have to go. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Okay, yes. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.